Have you ever had a dream so big it seemed like it could change your life? You visualize success, imagine your future, but when it's time to act, you hesitate. You say, "I'll do it tomorrow." If you've ever been caught between ambition and procrastination, this story might just shift your perspective forever. In a small village nestled between lush green fields and tall, whispering trees, there was a young man named Amir. At 25, he had the strength and health of a young lion, and his dreams were as big as the sky. He often told his friends, "One day, I'll be the richest farmer in the village. My fields will overflow with golden crops, and people will seek my counsel. I'll be respected far and wide." His friends admired his ambition, but there was one flaw: Amir was lazy. Every morning, while the other farmers rushed to their fields to work under the harsh sun, Amir stayed in bed. When the village women fetched water from the well, Amir promised to do it later. He spent more time dreaming about his success than taking action to create it. His plans were grand, but his efforts were small. One evening, Amir's uncle, an old and wise farmer, visited him. The uncle looked at Amir's field, rich with potential yet empty. He turned to Amir and asked, "Why is your field barren? You speak of prosperity, but all I see is dry earth." Amir, brushing off his uncle's concern, replied with a smile, "Don't worry, uncle. I'll start tomorrow. Just wait and see. My field will be the best." The uncle sighed, having heard that tomorrow too many times. He knew that something needed to change, so he decided to give Amir a lesson he would never forget. From his bag, the uncle pulled out 2 small packets. "These are no ordinary seeds," he said. "This is the seed of ambition," he continued, holding up one packet. "If you plant it and nurture it with hard work and dedication, it will grow into a strong tree, offering fruits, shade, and even wealth." Then, he held up the second packet. "This is the seed of laziness. If you plant this, it will grow quickly, but it will spread weeds that choke everything around it, ruining your entire field." Amir took the packets, looking at them with curiosity. He was eager to see what would happen. His uncle's final words echoed in his mind. "The choice is yours. Which seed will you plant?" The next morning, Amir woke up with good intentions. He thought, "Of course, I'll plant the seed of ambition. I want success." But the day wore on, and Amir found himself exhausted. "I'll do it tomorrow," he muttered. Days passed, and eventually Amir planted both seeds. Not because he was determined, but because he was bored and lazy. For weeks, he ignored them, continuing his habit of dreaming without acting. He spent his days chatting with friends, resting under the shade, and avoiding the hard work he knew was necessary. One morning, Amir went to check on the seeds. His eyes widened in shock. The seed of laziness had grown fast, spreading thick, ugly weeds all over his field. The seed of ambition, on the other hand, was barely a sprout, weak and dying from neglect. His uncle returned to the field, looked at the mess and said, "Amir, look at what you've done. The seed of ambition is like your dreams. It needs attention, hard work, and daily care. Without action, it withers. But laziness grows on its own. It spreads quickly, smothering everything you care about." Amir, stunned and heartbroken, sank to his knees. He looked at the dying ambition seed and finally understood the harsh truth. Dreams are just dreams without action. Only through effort do they come alive. That night, Amir lay awake, regretting all the time he had wasted. He realized that if he didn't change, laziness would take everything from him. The next morning, long before the sun rose, Amir woke up. He grabbed a hoe and pulled the weeds from his field, his back aching with each movement. His hands bled, but he didn't stop. He watered the seed of ambition every day, watching it grow stronger. Slowly, but surely, the seed sprouted into a tree tall, strong, and fruitful. Over time, it became a symbol of Amir's hard work, perseverance, and transformation. Years later, Amir became known in the village as the farmer who overcame his laziness and achieved greatness. His field became the richest in the village, and people came from far and wide to seek his advice. The story of Amir is not just about farming. It's a lesson about life. Every person holds two seeds inside of them, one of ambition and one of laziness. Ambition only thrives when watered by daily effort, discipline, and action. Laziness, on the other hand, grows without effort, but it will destroy everything in its path. You're ambitious but lazy. Remember Amir's story. Don't wait for tomorrow, start today. Plant the seed of ambition and pull out the weeds of laziness. Because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to revive your dreams. If you found value in this story, don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe to Tales with English for more inspiring lessons. And share this with someone who needs a push to overcome their own laziness and start building their dreams. Together, we can grow our ambition and create the life we desire.